Hey, welcome to Arizona Barbecue Outfitters. We're doing a video today on our Pit Bull Rotisserie Barbecue Pit. This is the 48 by 72. It's constructed out of 3/16 steel plate. The firebox in the back is constructed out of 1/4-inch steel plate. It can be insulated on the top up here, and we do put insulation as a base option on the smoker. Over top of the firebox back there, we put 2 inches of Ceratec insulation. The doors here, these are stainless steel doors, and we do have insulation inside the doors. I'll open it up. So you can see inside we have the shelving in here. So I call it 4 stations, and we have 3 shelves per station. So you get a total of 12. And these shelves measure 43.5 inches left to right and 13 inches deep. And the shelves are easily to remove. You just simply, like this middle one here, you lift it up and take it out. And if you want to take this one up, you just lift it up out of the slot and you unlock it over here, and you can remove that one. So they're fairly easy to remove and put back in. I'll turn the carousel on so you can see it move. We have the carousel gear reduction down to about 2 revolutions per minute. And that can be reduced even further. You just have to request it when ordering one. We have this gasket material here. So closing the unit up is fairly easy. This door over here has to be closed first because of this component of the door here. This door pushes on that, and I like to close it like that. You just set it there, lift this guy up, push it in, and locks it in place. It comes with 2 temperature gauges. And just for noise, I'm gonna turn the motor off here. So here's a smokestack, and the way we design it is we have the exit for the smoke is down here in heat. That makes the unit even more efficient because the heat has to work its way out. And you simply move this guy down to adjust how much you want flowing out, and then just bring it back up. It's really simple. This is the cover we built for the motor. The motor here is a 1/4 horsepower Dayton rotisserie motor. It's geared. So this is the gearing structure here that you see in the front. And it's geared to turn at 6 revolutions per minute, but we put a larger sprocket up here to gear it down even more. So we can go bigger. We could probably gear it down to about 1 revolution per minute. Right now, 2, it seems to work really good. One of the other things we do to the motor, these motors, if your carousel binds, the motor is strong enough that it can rip itself off of these aluminum mounting points right here. So what we do, Dayton provides, and you can see one right here, there's 4 of these on the front of this geared system. We tap those, and you can see the bolt here, there's 4 going around, and we weld another mounting point there, and that increases the strength of the motor. So in theory, it should blow the fuse before it rips itself off the mount. And the way you tighten the motor, it's really simple. We just have a bolt right here. We have a nut right here. You can loosen these guys up. You can pull the motor forward and keep it tight. And one thing about that is, and why we use a small chain, you see some of the rotisseries that have a really big chain, they develop a lot of slack, and they'll put the chain where it goes down this way. Well, with that occurs, what happens in the smoker is as the shelf comes over, it'll drop and take up that slack. We don't have that in this one because of the smaller chain that we use. These are the firebox. This is 1/4 inch. There's a 1/4 inch piece of steel plate welded right here. This is 1/4 inch. And then this right here is 10 gauge on the top. And from here to here is 2 inches of Ceratec insulation. And one of the things that does, one, it protects the paint that you have here. It doesn't burn off. And 2, it makes the firebox more efficient because that heat is not losing to the top. It's actually going into the smoking chamber. And then we'll open up the door here. Now this guy ordered his, and he's got pellet hoppers in the back. So you can do all kinds of different options. You can add a gas assist, kind of like some of the commercial type smokers you see at the fairgrounds and stuff. Or you can have the pellet hoppers, and then you can have your charcoal baskets here that slide back and forth. Put it over the pellet hopper, light your pellet hopper, light your wood, then turn your pellet hopper off. Let the wood and flavor infuse in the meat, and when you're ready for just heat, he's going to run his pellet hoppers. He's got 2 of them. Now close this back up, and again, it's gasket sealed here. The vents are just pressure sealed, so you can open them up, close them off. Coming back here in the back, so this is a custom for this particular client. He's going to have 2 pellet hoppers that are going to mount right here. And Smoke Daddy, that's the pellet hopper he's going to use. They have a system where you can attach an electrical cable between the 2. That way you only have to worry about using 1 PID to control both pellet hoppers. Coming on this side, again, we got another Another door, and here's a charcoal basket. And if you're using a gas assist, so Carlson Burners is who we use. Carlson Burners is a company that takes oil burning furnaces up northeast, and convert them to gas burning furnaces. And they have one of the greatest. I got a video on YouTube. You can go look for another video on this. You can see the burner, but it's really, it's a real good burner. It's got a lot of good safety features to it. And yes, it does have where you can control the temperature inside the rotisserie. It has a high temp cutoff in case stuff goes awry and you're not watching it, it'll just shut the gas off so it doesn't ruin anything. This door right here, that's a clean out door. So I know you probably had it happen to you where you drop something down inside of the smoker. Now you got to get it out, and it's really a big pain to reach in from the front doors to try to get in here. So you can open up this door and gain access to the bottom, cleaning, grabbing something that fell to the bottom of the smoking chamber. But we just put this here to give you a little bit of convenience. Again, another exhaust stack. And coming up here on the top, you can see we got 2 shackles up there. And those are, if like this guy, he's going to mount it on his trailer. And speaking of the base, so this one doesn't have a base because it's going on a trailer. He's going to do all the work when he gets there. We can put it on a regular caster type base if you're going to keep it in a restaurant or something. And we even build the trailers for them. So we have, you know, just various trailer sizes on our website that you can pick from. And we'll put it on the trailer. We build everything on the trailer from the ground up. It's a real heavy duty trailer. But the smoker, I know people always ask, hey, how much meat can it hold? It can hold a lot, like about 250 quarter chicken legs. You can probably put about 3 pork butts per shelf, but you probably have to pull the middle shelf out. So that would give you 6 per station times 4, it's 24 pork butts. Probably the same thing in briskets, about 2 to 3 per shelf. So you could probably do, if you had the middle shelf, and we'll look at that one more time. So you can see the spacing. And I'm pretty confident a brisket could fit in here. So you could probably get 2 briskets pretty comfortably on each shelf. So 2, 4, 6 per station times 4 will give you 24 briskets at one time. And another question people have asked is, you know, how powerful is it? Well, we have a client out in California. He's got 2 of these things he runs, and he feeds underprivileged children. One of the things he does is he loads up boxes of frozen sides, and he puts it in here, and he's telling me he's putting about 400 pounds in it, and it turns it with no problem. And one of the things that's really important is when you load this guy up, like if you only had a few ribs in here, it probably wouldn't hurt, but you want to make sure that your shelving is loaded, balanced, so the motor's not really straining to turn it, it's just turning a balanced system. Makes it really easy on the motor itself. If you guys got any questions or anything, you know, just give us a call here at Arizona Barbecue Outfitters, 520-540-7143. And if you want to go see the pit or see pricing and options, just go to our website, www.azbbqoutfitters.com, to check them out. All the information's in there so that you can select whatever you want. They're made in the USA, obviously. Help supporting small business is great. Thanks a lot for watching the video, and have a great day.